Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing his truth in all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, diligently. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all. I'm the brother Warburn Lawyer from the GMS Miami, the Hells Yahweh Shai camp. And also from GMS Southwest Florida camp out here in the Fort Myers area. And I come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to edify the elect, my fellow brothers, low and I be a part of the elect, and also to edify the rest of the believers out there as well. And what I'm going to be going into in this lesson is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 7. I'm going to just read this scripture, Lord willing to speak on it, and if any other precepts come to mind, I'll bring them out as well. All right, this is going to be a quick lesson before I leave the crib to head to the plantation, okay? But without further ado, all right, let me just get right into it. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the ground, okay? And that's what we see right now, man, okay? That's what we see right now. We see servants on horses and princes walking as servants upon the ground. And it's supposed to really be the other way around. The princes are supposed to be on horses and the servants are supposed to be walking upon the ground. Showing you that there's something strange going on. Okay? There's something strange going on. The princes are walking while servants are on horses, which is supposed to be the other way around. Okay, and who are the princes? The princes are the Israelites. Okay? The Israelites. Okay, the Israelites consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the chosen people of God. Okay, the Israelites. All right, by now, if you're new, okay, if this is the first video you're clicking on, by now you should have heard about the Israelites. All right, some way, somehow, whether it been you came across a video, your favorite artist, okay, celebrity, all right, basketball player, that says something about the Israelites, how they're the Israelites, or how the Israelites are the chosen people of God. By now, 2026, you done heard about the Israelites, okay? You done heard about it, okay? The Israelites are the chosen people of God. They're the Lord's firstborn, like it says in the book of Exodus, the 4th chapter, and the 22nd verse. And they're also, okay, the chosen, man, all right? That chosen peculiar people, man. Like it says in the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6 and in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. We are that chosen people, okay? We are the chosen people of God, all right? And we come from our father Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel as well, okay? Which Israel, all right, itself in the Hebrew is Yashar Allah, which means he, Prince, power. Yah, he, Shar, Prince, Allah, power. He, Prince of the power, man, okay? So, yes, we are the princes. All right, we are the princes of God, the Israelites. And we supposed to be riding on horses. We supposed to be on top. But right now we at the bottom, okay? And that's a part of the curses as well in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. We're the tail, but really we're supposed to be the head. But we are going to get back to that point, man. We are going to get back to that point. But currently we're at the bottom, all right? Right now we're at the bottom, but roles are going to change. The servant is not going to be on the horse forever, which the servant, all right, in these times is who, man? All right. Esau, Edom, which is a so-called white man, which he's actually read. The Edomites. Okay. They're on top. The scriptures talk about them being the basest of men. All right. He's a base man, viler than any man. He's nasty. Okay. He's despised of the heathen. He's hated. Right now, he's on top. But that's not going to be forever, okay? He's on top right now. But, hey, a change is coming, which we know. We at the bottom right now, but real soon we're going to get back to the top. And Esau, the so-called white man, which is actually read, the Edomites, they're on top, but real soon they're going to be on the bottom where they're supposed to be, okay? That's what it is. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 10, and verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Which we understand this is talking about Yahweh Shai, but underneath Yahweh Shai is who? The nation of Israel, starting with the elect. So the Lord gonna set up one that is profitable. Okay? Esau, he's not profitable. Okay? He's not. This man is destroying the earth. All right? This world is polluted. All right? It's evil throughout it. He put what is good for evil and what is evil for good. Like it says in the book of Isaiah, I believe 5 and 10. He's not a fit ruler, man. He's not. He's not at all. But really, it was not. He was never supposed to be in the position to rule. Okay? He was never supposed to be in that position. But the only reason he's in that position is because we sin against the Lord. That's why he's on top and we're at the bottom. Like we just read in Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Princes on the ground and servants on the horses. Meaning him being on top and us being on the bottom and us having to serve him. It was not supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be the other way around. Us being on top and him and the other nations, all right, serving us. Which is soon going to happen, all right? It's soon going to come to play, all right? That's prophecy. Jumping down to verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? From a wicked people to a righteous people, which we're about to see, which really we're seeing it right now, man. Okay? We're actually seeing it right now. We're seeing this man kingdom fall, all right? And as we see this man kingdom fall, that means what? Our kingdom is about to come up, man. We about to have next. Okay? And once again, man, this is prophecy. Because when you read the book of 2nd Ezra 6, I'm going to start verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. Okay? Which when you read in Genesis the 25th chapter, all right, it was told to Rebekah and to Isaac that what? You will have, it's two manner of people in your womb, two nations, and there will be tension between the two. And those individuals, Esau and Jacob, that was in the womb of Rebekah, they were constantly fighting. Okay? And when it was a time of her giving birth, Esau came out first. Okay? But as he was coming out, all right, Jacob's hand held to the hill of Esau. Because they were constantly fighting, okay? They didn't like each other, okay? But the reason why that happened is because it has meaning behind it. You know what's the meaning behind it? It means that at the end, Jacob's going to pull Esau down, and we go rise to the top. That's what it means. That's why Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. For Esau's the end of the world. Esau's the end of the world, all right? And Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right. And that world there, all right, goes into eon, man, which means an age. All right. Esau's the end of an age, end of a period of time. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we have next, man. We going to be on top. We going to pull this man down. Okay. We're going to pull this man down and we going to be on top where we were supposed to be from the beginning. But we fail. But we're going to get right. We're going to get right back to that point, man. All right. We're going to get right back to it. Real soon. Okay? The Lord going to set us up. The Lord going to bless us. We're not going to be in the state that we're in forever. Okay? We not. There's a book of Psalms. I'm going to end off with this. I'm probably going to read Psalms 126 and I believe 140 something as well. Let me just hurry up and get those. Psalms 126 and 1. A song of degrees. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dreamed. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them. Right? So the Lord going to do great things. And what is the great thing what is one of the great things the Lord's going to do? The Lord is going to restore us, man. Restore our prosperity. All right? Turn back our captivity. Which when the scriptures mean turn back that captivity, it doesn't mean we're going to go back into captivity. It means that the Lord is going to take captivity off of us and restore our prosperity. Okay? Put us back to our first estate, man, our first position. Verse 3. When he had done great things for them, the Lord hath done great things for us, wherefore we are glad. And that's one of the great things the Lord is going to do for us, man, set us back on top. And even the heathen going to see it. Going back to verse 2. That's why it says, then said they among the heathen, the Lord have done great things for them. Because right now, the heathens, all right, the heathens right now, they like, man, these are people of God. Like the scripture say in the book of Lamentations, they hiss, all right, they wag the tail. I know I'm butchering it. They laughing at us, man. They pointing at us and they laughing at us. Like, these the men of God? Can't be. But real soon they're going to know, yes, we are the men of God. All right, we are the sons of God. We are Yashar Allah. We are the princes. We are the princes of God, man. Okay? We were meant to be on top. They going to see it. They're going to see us flourish. They're going to see us blessed. They're going to see us on the top. They're going to see us shining, gold, everything. They're going to be like, man, the Lord did great things for these people. Great things. They were just at the bottom. Now look at them. Hey, man, it's going to be beautiful, Akim. I know I said I was going to read another chapter in Psalms, but really I'm going to read Isaiah 14. And I'm going to close out with this. Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joint with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Right, man? So the Lord going to have mercy upon us. He going to bless us. He going to set us in our own land. All right? He going to put us in our land. We ain't going to need to sign no paper, no letter to go into our land, which the so-called white man, all right, the Amalekites, they had to do that. All right? The Balfour Declaration. Okay? Showing you that what they're imposters. All right? Those gutter rats. And it says, and the strangers shall be joint with them, which the strangers here is talking about the Israelite foreigners. It's not talking about the heathens. And the people shall take them, verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So we're going to rule over our oppressors, and we're going to take those captives who captives we were. So they're going to be our slaves. They're going to be our servants. They're going to be our handmaids. It's no longer going to be us, their servants and handmaids, and us being captives over them. No. The roles going to change. Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou what's made to serve. So the Lord gonna give us rest from hell, basically. From hell. The Lord gonna give us rest from sorrow. We ain't gonna sorrow and be sad and vexed anymore. We're not gonna grieve from our fear. And from the hard bondage. And are we not in bondage right now? Aren't we not in hell? Ain't they wearing out the saints? Ain't we tired than a motherfucker? Excuse my language, but it is what it is. The answer is yes. The Lord will give us rest from all of that, man. He's going to give us rest from all of that. He's going to give us rest from being at, he's going to give us rest, all right? He's going to give us rest also from being at the bottom. He's going to give us rest from that and bring us to the top, man. Okay? That's what's about to happen, man. I know I said it was the last one, but you brothers know how the spirit gets, man. Revelation 13:10. I'll start verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right? So if anybody have an ear, let him hear. So if you can get it, you can get it. If you can't, you can't. It's not for you. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right. When we in captivity, and are we still in captivity under Esau Edom, the so-called white man? Yes. So real soon, hey, he's going to be in captivity under us. All right. Didn't he kill us with a sword? All right. Then he kill us with a sword. Then he shed blood. Don't he love to shed blood? Like it says in the book of Ezekiel 35. He loved to shed blood. See if even blood shall pursue him, roughly paraphrasing. So you shed blood, you killed, all right, it's going to come upon you as well. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. We are the saints. The Israelites now with the elect. All right, this is our patience and our faith. We're being patient. We're suffering for the meantime. Okay, we suffering, but also, because patience means to suffer, we suffering, and we also have faith. We're confident that, hey, it's going to come. We're going to be on top, and we're going to have our enemy under us real soon. And our main enemy is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, which is actually red. Yes, that's our enemy. He don't like us and we don't like him. He gonna be on the bottom and we gonna be on the top, man. No more nasty looks, all right? No more clutching purses, all right? No more, Karens. And you name it. We ain't gonna need to deal with none of that bullshit. These people acting like they on some level. You the bottom of the bottom. You're the bottom of the barrel. You nasty mother. I'm trying not to curse. You nasty people trying to think you're superior and you all that. You're not. Nasty. Disgusting. It's the book of 1 Timothy 2. Oh no. 2 Timothy 1 and 6, right? That's not 1 and 6 either. What chapter is that? Oh, 2 Thessalonians. Forgive me. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So we were troubled, all right, by Esau Edom, the so-called white man, which is actually red. We were troubled by him. All right, we were in captivity and we're still in captivity under him. All right. He go around killing our people, shedding blood. Okay. Now when it's our time, okay, to judge him and get our lick back, hey, it's a righteous thing with the Most High. The Lord gonna allow us to do that. He wearing out the saints, all right, causing us hell, all right, murdering our people. He's doing these different things. I just named a few things. He had done things in the past, okay. Alligator bait, mother effing, picker, Nigga. I'm just naming a few things. And these are just the things that we know. There's more things that we don't know. It's a few things we know and it boils us. It boils our blood. All right. Makes our blood boil. Makes us angry. Makes us vexed. But it gives us motivation and it gives us comfort knowing that, hey, man, this man ain't going to get away with this shit. Like the scriptures say, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. Prepare slaughter for him and his children. We know these things and they give us comfort, man. This man ain't gonna rule forever. We got next and he gonna suffer under us for 1,000 long years. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6 again, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. They troubled us. They continue to trouble us. Like I mentioned earlier, they wear out the saints. We tired making us work all these long hours and shit in the sun. 8, 10, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours away. At working for this man, barely getting paid, away from your family. Jake gotta struggle to do videos. Jake's so tired. Gotta find ways. At the end of the day, we still find ways to do it. The Lord give us, the spirit, the grace, the mercy to be able to do it. But you gotta jump through hoops to do different things. This man know what he's doing. He's the devil. He's the devil, man. He's the devil. He is Satan, man. All right, he is the adversary. He ain't gonna be able to get away with these things, man. He's gonna get judged, man. And his worst nightmare, he's gonna be under us. And he's gonna go through hell. Read the parable with Lazarus and the rich man. The rich man was asking Abraham, could you call Lazarus, let it that I dip my finger into the water, lessen my hell? No, nigga. No. You ain't lessen our hell. The scripture say you for the affliction. So you gonna get your ass judged. You gonna get your ass judged, and we starting to see it. Starting to see the fall of your kingdom. That's you getting your ass judged. Last precept. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And we seeing the fall of our enemy. We seeing it. And we're going to be in those chariots. We're going to be in the fellowship looking down at the fall and the destruction of our enemy. Only with our eyes shall I behold and see the reward of the wicked, like it says in the book of Psalms 91. And we seeing the reward and we seeing the fall of our enemy right now, but we're going to see the whole thing real soon. Okay? And once we get out that fellowship, once the fire takes place by the nukes and the lasers of the chariots, once we get out those fellowships, for you Edomites that are alive, you elites, we're going to come and gather you, and you're going to be the first fruits for slavery, man. Like it says in the book of Isaiah, I believe the 24th chapter towards the end. So get ready. Let's go. I'm going to end off right there giving all praises to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Achak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. A salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth sincerity throughout the four corners of earth diligently. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all. Shalom.